Batting fifth, the pitcher, DH, number 22, Sam Werner. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 17, Camden Norton. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 19, Gabe Cannon. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 26, Lorenzo Cisneros. Batting ninth and playing first base, number 13, William Chen. The Patriots are coached by Blake Jensen, assisted by Kyle McGee, Roland Turpin, their principal, Chase Hill, the athletic director, Yehosh Bonner. Now let's meet the non-starters for the home team on the scoreboard. The Lions of Maeser Prep. The non-starter, number 3, Aiden Villicana. Number 8, Grayson Clough. Number 10, Mitchell Tingy. Number 15, Easton Viscoff. Number 21, Kate Keeley. Number 25, Jonas Larson. Number 32, Jaden Villicana. Head coach, Ted Gilbert. Assistant coach, Colin Brimhall. The pitching coach, Eric Gobranson. The team manager, Seth Elman. Let's meet the starters for the Lions. Leading off and playing first base, number 17, Eric Nepp. Batting second to second baseman, number 2, Nolan Larson. Batting third, doing the pitching, number 4, Will Gobranson. Batting fourth, doing the catching, number 5, Trace Turner. Batting fifth, playing center field, number 13, Ben Griffin.
There you go, you're getting there.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 6, Jake Gustavson. Batting seventh, the playing left field, number 11, Porter Bruce. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 1,
but then you don't want to waste your water.
No kidding.
Ninth and playing third base, number 9, Miles Lambert.
I'm good, dude.
And playing right field,
I'll live.
number 14, Jaden Miller. The principal of Major Prep, Robin Ellis.
I know.
The athletic director,
I'm covering everything else up.
Yeah.
Norris.
Once it ends up getting bad, I'll cover up. I'll cover up once it.
At first base, Robert Kroll, and at third base, Jacob Dunn. Ladies and gentlemen, this time, if you'd please stand. Removing your caps, turn your attention to the flag in right center field. We'll begin this event with the playing of our national anthem.
You ready, Nate? All right.
Let's get this party started. Good luck to both teams.
Welcome into Kate Field here on the campus of Salt Lake Community College, where today a champion will be crowned in 2A baseball between the number 1 seed Maeser Prep Lions and the 3 seed American Heritage Patriots. Welcome on in. Trevor Allen here with you, bringing you all the action here on KSLSports.com, your exclusive digital streaming home of UHSAA. Now, coming into this game, it was a tale of two games coming in with the semifinals taking place on Friday. American Heritage took down Merritt Prep 16-2 in the 10-run rule, and Maeser Prep had a come-from-behind victory against Draper APA by a final score of 3-2. So in this game, coming in, Both teams split their regular season meetings, one game each, with American Heritage winning 14-13 at home, and then Maeser Prep winning at American Heritage 9-8 in that second game. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. And then the lineups, first it'll be American Heritage will be up first. Leading off will be Jace Christopherson, the shortstop. Luke Stratton, second base, will be batting second, with Jaden Adams, the catcher, batting third. And then pitching for Maeser Prep will be William Gold-Branson. He came in relief in the game against Draper APA and had a great outing.
Utah High School Activities Association is proud to use.
So we'll getting ready to play some baseball here. As far as state championships go, this is only the second time, the second year of having 2A fall baseball as far as a sanctioned championship event for UHSAA, and that went to American Heritage last year. Maeser Prep, from what I was told by the coaches, hasn't had a team in a state championship game since 2016.
McDonald's is a proud sponsor of the Utah High School Activities Association.
And there's been a great turnout as far as students go. Now looking at the outfield for Maeser Prep, you've got at catcher, you've got Trace Turner, you've got Eric Connect will be at first base, second base Nolan Larson, third base is Miles Lambert. And then Porter Bruce is in left field with Jacob Gustafson at shortstop. Ben Griffin is center field. And in right field, trying to see here, has not shown up on my sheet. It'll be Jaden Miller will be in right field. So just about ready to get going here with Jace Christopherson coming to the plate.
Membership required based on eligibility.
And we are ready to play ball.
Leading out the top of
2A title on the line. One game, there's not a best of three series or double elimination. It's winner take all. The first pitch, it's out for a ball. So 1-0 the count. And the pitch goes way over the head of Jace Christopherson for another ball. So that now puts the count at 2-0. Now one is grounded to shortstop, making the play over to first, not in time, and it was dropped anyway, so that will put Jace Christopherson on first base. Now something you're going to see at this level is a lot of stolen bases. We saw that a ton in the two semifinal matchups, and it looks like you're going to see it again here. Now Luke Stratton, the second baseman, is up at the plate. And that one is fouled off. Just barely hit the top of the net, which is a good thing, because there was about 3 or 4 times in the semifinals where I almost got pegged in the face if it wasn't for the net. And that one is grounded to the pitcher, trying to make the double play. They get, nope. They did call him out, and then he dropped it. But that'll keep a runner at first.
Catcher, number 15, Jaden Adams.
So Jaden Adams, the catcher, batting third here for the Patriots. Trying to get the play at first. Safe. Although the throwback did not get to the pitcher, but still, Luke Stratton stays at first base. And the pitch is outside. Trying to get the pitch out. And it's not caught. And now Stratton's going for third. We'll see if he can get there. And he is safe. So was able to advance 2 bases on that play. And that still keeps Jaden Adams at the plate, facing a 1-1 count, I believe. Nope, 1-0. That one goes high for ball 2. trying to look for that play at third to see if Stratton's going to steal. You don't really see people stealing home much unless it's a wild pitch. But that one looked like it was down the middle, but it'll be a ball 3. So 3-0 the count with 1 out. And that one's grounded to the pitcher, and Gulbranson will go to connect for first for the out, but could not get the play in time at home. So a runner is aboard for American Heritage.
Third baseman, number 6, Capono Limon.
Capono Limon will now come to the plate. He is the third baseman. He was used as the pinch runner a couple of times in the semifinals and had 2 runs. Speedster. And the pitch is for a called strike. And that one is just outside for a ball, which evens the count at 1-1. With 2 outs, no one aboard. That one's high for ball 2. And that one swung and missed for strike 2, which that evens up the count at 2-2 for Limon. And the pitch, that one's fouled off. Heading towards 90th South. There was a couple of them that were questionable about going over the fence.
Nearest dugout. Thank you for your help.
Which would have hit, it could potentially hit a car. But it didn't in the semifinals. That one's fouled off. Behind home plate. So the count still stays at 2-2 with 2 outs, no one aboard, and a 1-0 lead for American Heritage. They scored 16 runs in their win over Merritt Prep in the semifinals. Now one's just outside, so the count will go full, 3-2. And the pitch is down for a ball 4, and Limon will head to first base.
Now batting pitcher, number 22, Sam Werner.
The pitcher, Sam Warner, the number 5 hitter, is at the plate. That one's down. Limon still in second. Can he get there? No, he cannot, and that will retire the side. So through a half inning, American Heritage gets a run on the board. We'll be back with the bottom half of the first inning here on KSLSports.com.
American Heritage, 1 run. of the first inning for the Lions.
Welcome back to Kate Field. Apologies for the game starting soon bug on the screen. Obviously the game is not starting soon, it's starting now. But we have that fixed and we're ready to play ball. Bottom half of the first inning, Eric Connect will lead off for Maeser Prep. And that one's in the ground for ball one. And that one is a called strike. And that one is swung on and fouled near the third base line. So that'll bring the count at 1-2. It's kind of hard to see a little bit. And that's a called strike 3 for out number 1.
Second baseman, number 2, Nolan Larson.
That one is hit over to shortstop, and the catch is made by Jace Christofferson for the second out.
Pitcher, number 4, William Goldbranson.
William Goldbranson is up to bat now. He's number 3 in the lineup. And that one is crushed to center field. See if the play can be made, and the catch is made for the out, and that will do it for the inning. Very quick, 3 up, 3 down inning. And through 1, American Heritage has a 1-0 lead here on KSL Sports.com.
Lead off the top of the second inning for American Heritage.
Welcome back to Kate Field, the 2A baseball state championship game between Maeser Prep and American Heritage. Trevor Allen here with you on KSLSports.com. Leading off the inning
Inning number 1 pitch counts
is
number 4 Goldbranson 17, number 22 Warner 6.
Is Sam Warner, the pitcher. That one's fouled off. See if Maeser Prep can make the play. And they can. Actually, did he make that catch? No, he did not make the catch. So the at-bat is still alive. So Warner now facing a 1-1 count. And that one is lifted up a little bit for a ball. And that one's in the ground for another ball. So I'll put the count at 3-1. And the pitch, it's grounded for a base hit into left field. So Warner is aboard with no outs. Up next is Camden Norton.
Right fielder number 17.
The right fielder.
Camden Norton.
And the pitch. And that one is caught in left field. For out number 1.
Center fielder number 19, Gabe Cannon.
Gabe Cannon, the center fielder, is at the plate now for American Heritage. As there's, I believe there's one out. Scoreboard's not showing it, but that one's just outside for a ball. For Gabe Cannon. Pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one's just outside for ball 2. Now one just a little outside. That'll bring the count at 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gabe Cannon against William Gulbranson, the pitch. It now puts a call 2 strike 2, excuse me, and the count is full. Now one's in the ground for a walk. Oh, it looks like it got deflected, but we'll see if they call that a wild pitch. I don't think it was. I think that the runners just advance.
Left fielder number 26, Lorenzo Cisneros.
And that'll load the bases. Lorenzo Cisneros is at the plate with the bases loaded. The left fielder trying to extend the lead for American Heritage. And that is swung on and missed for strike 1. And that one is just inside as far as the strike count, or the strike zone. So 0-2 the count. And that one is in for strike 3. And I believe that's out number 2.
Now batting for the Patriots, number 13.
But the scoreboard still says, it now says 1 out, but I thought there was a fly ball into left field. But we'll go with what they say. William Chen, the first baseman, the number 9 hitter, swung on and missed. Ooh, and that one goes inside. He had to back away from that one a little bit for ball 1. And the pitch. Missed for strike two. Brings the count 1-2 for Gulbranson. Trying to get out of this inning without allowing American Heritage to extend their lead. But a prime opportunity here in the state championship. A wild pitch, and that's going to bring a runner home. And that will extend the lead. Advances all the runners one base. And a 2-0 lead now for American Heritage. So William Chen facing a 2-2. That one goes inside as well. Had to back out a little bit again, and that puts the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And swung on strike 3 for the out. And that's now 2 outs.
Now batting for the Patriots, shortstop number 23, Jace Christopherson.
Jace Christopherson back to the top of the lineup. The shortstop. He got on base his first at-bat. And they are going to intentionally walk him and load up the bases.
After the intentional walk to Christopherson, now batting second baseman number 16, Luke Stratton.
Luke Stratton now with the prime opportunity to get American Heritage a bigger lead here in this 2A state championship game. And the pitch is called strike 1. That one is way outside, and that's a wild pitch, and that's going to bring in a runner. So the lead is now extended to 3-0 in favor of American Heritage. The Patriots looking good right now here in the top half of the second. So 2 runners in scoring position. And that's a strike, so it evens up, I believe. Well, 2-1 the count. And now it's even. Now one swung on a miss for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Limited damage done here in the top half. American Heritage gets 2 runs on the board and have a 3-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the second. Maeser Prep up next here at the 2A Baseball Championship game on KSLSports.com.
Leading off the bottom of the second.
Welcome back to Cape Field. Bottom half of the second inning with Maeser Prep at the plate. And number 5, Trace Turner, will lead off the inning. Now one's a strike. Oh, here, hold on. Now one is hit foul. Let's get caught up here on the scoreboard. No balls, 2 strikes. Now one is crushed to center field and could not make the catch, so that's good for extra bases. Trace Turner rounding, he's going for a triple. And now he's rounding out to home, seeing if he can make the play there at home plate for the inside the park home run, and it's there. Inside the park home run for Trace Turner. And just like that, Maeser Prep has a little momentum.
Park home run for Trace Turner.
By the way, this is the 3rd inside the park home run we have seen in the semifinals and championship game. 1 in each game.
Benjamin Griffin.
Benjamin Griffin now at the plate with the score 3-1 in favor of American Heritage. Sam Warner on the bump with the pitch. Called strike. And that one is hit for strike 2. It's deflected. 0-2 the count. And the pitch, and that is hit into left field in foul territory. Almost to the fence. So that'll bring Ben Griffin back. Great turnout here on a Monday morning. That one is down, just outside for ball 1. That one is lifted to left field, and the catch is made for the out. Out number 1. Batting next is Jacob Gustafson.
Jacob Gustafson.
He's a shortstop. With no one on, 1 out. And that one is outside, is just inside, excuse me, for a strike 1. Now one hugging the strike zone corner, and still a called strike, so that puts the count at 0-2. And the pitch, that one goes a little inside, and it's swung on for strike 3 and out number 2.
Left fielder number 11, Porter Bruce.
The left fielder, Porter Bruce, at the plate now. As we're almost to the bottom part of the lineup for Maeser Prep. American Heritage has already gone through their lineup once. And that one is crushed once again to left field, and the play is made by Lorenzo Cisneros. That's 2 catches he's made, and that will end the inning. So through 2, Maeser Prep's able to add a run, and the score is 3-1 in favor of American Heritage here on KSLSports.com.
Leading off the
Welcome
top
back
of
to
the
Cape
third
Field,
inning,
the 2A baseball
catcher
championship
number
game.
15, Jaden Adams.
Number 15, the catcher, Jaden Adams, is at the plate for American Heritage. A 3-1 lead in favor of American Heritage. Trying to pull off the upset as the number 3 seed heading into this tournament. And that one's a called strike to begin the at-bat. That one's outside, but still good for a strike. 0-2 the count. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. For Jaden Adams. And that one's popped up into foul territory and out of play. So we'll keep the count at 1-2. And the pitch. Outside and low. Evens up the count at 2-2. Beautiful Monday here in West Jordan. As that one is a ball. Puts the count at full. Umpire said it was lifted a little bit. But there's a very minimal breeze. Sun's beaming down. And that one is a strike 3 for out number 1. And again, for those of you just tuning in, during the regular season, these two teams split their 2 regular season meetings. American Heritage won 14-13 in the first meeting, and Maeser Prep won the second game 9-8, both at American Heritage. Now was swung on and missed, strike 1
Third baseman,
for third baseman
Capono Lamone.
for Capono Lamone. He's the number 4 hitter. And the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Cole Branson with the pitch. That one goes upstairs and towards the batter for ball 2. And that one's way outside. Puts the count at 3-1. So a favorable count here for Capono Lamone. He can be a little more aggressive here, and that one's a wild pitch. Outside for ball 4. So on base will be Capono Lamone.
Number 22, Sam Werner.
And the pitcher, Sam Warner, will come up,
Sam.
who's celebrating his 16th birthday. It only gets better from here, Sam, I'll tell you that much. As the crowd is singing happy birthday to him while he's at the plate. He's also getting the start at pitcher, and he flies that one out, and a great catch made by Maeser Prep catcher Trace Turner. And that'll be out number 2. What a play.
Right fielder, number 17, Camden Norton.
So Camden Norton. And by the way, Trace Turner spoiling a birthday present for Sam Warner. But when you're playing for a state championship, that doesn't matter. Norton, swing and a miss. Opens the at-bat, 0-1. That one's low for ball 1. Continues to glance at first base with Capono Lamone, who's a speedster. Came in as a pinch runner twice in the semifinals. And that one's popped up for a foul, but could not get the out. So that'll put the count 1-2. So Norton with a runner on first, facing a 2-1 or 1-2 count. And they're trying to make the play at second for stolen base. And he gets it. And that'll end the inning. Through 2.5, American Heritage 3, Maeser Prep 1. Back with the bottom half of the third here on KSLSports.com.
For the Patriots.
Welcome back to Kate Field on the campus of Solid Community College, the 2A baseball championship game between American Heritage and Maeser Prep. At the plate for Maeser Prep is number 1, Ellie Griffin, the designated hitter. A rarity seeing a woman playing in a baseball championship game, which is awesome to see. That one's just inside. Ball 1. American Heritage trying to repeat as state champs after winning the first ever 2A fall baseball championship game last year. And Maeser Prep in their first championship game since 2015. Swung on and missed for Ellie Griffin. And that brings the count 3-1. And a ball 4, and she will be on board first base.
Third baseman, number 9, Miles Lambert.
Miles Lambert was the starting pitcher in the semifinals. He's now playing in third base. He's aboard, or at the plate. As Ellie Griffin has 12 stolen bases, so you can probably expect her to be a little aggressive at the dish. That one's just outside for Miles Lambert. Ball 1. Play over at first again is safe. Ellie Griffin. American Heritage knows about Ellie Griffin and the ability to be able to steal bases. She's only been caught stealing twice. Her brother is Ben Griffin. As now it's a 2 balls and no strikes count for Miles Lambert. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. First strike of the at-bat. So 1 on, no outs. And low and outside for ball 3. Favorable count here for Miles Lambert. As Maeser Prep has some work to do, down 3-1 in the championship game. And that one is hit. Foul. Behind us. So now the count is full. And Griffin still second base. They weren't able to get the play in time, so she advances. As the strikeout still took place. So Ellie Griffin is at second. Miles Lambert is out with the strikeout. And that'll bring right fielder Jaden Miller to the plate.
Now batting for the Lions, first baseman, number 17, Eric.
Oh, excuse me. That's Eric Connect. Top of the order now. And that one is lifted to second base. And they're trying to get the double play. Ellie Griffin's going to round third. She's heading home. Can she make the play there? Yes, she will, because it's a wild throw. And Ellie Griffin scores the run for Maeser Prep. And that now trims the deficit to 3-2. Still in favor of American Heritage.
Second baseman, number 2, Nolan Larson.
Nolan Larson, the second baseman, is at the plate with one out. He had an inside the park home run in the semifinals against Draper APA. And there's a missed catch right there, but no one on board to advance. Count now at 2-0. 2-1 now. Looks like ball 3, I believe. So 3-1 the count. That one goes over the head of Nolan Larson for ball 4, and he's aboard with one out. That'll now bring up the pitcher, William Gobranson. Oh. So maybe it wasn't 3 balls. Or did they say it was a strikeout? It was hard to keep track of that because the scoreboard wasn't updating with the ball and strike. And obviously the scoreboard I have here.
Did you have a photo?
I thought I did.
We did too.
And Larson lifts that. Deep. And now he's rounding over to third. And it looks like he's going to get another inside the park home run. Oh, he's going to turn around and go back to third. He probably could have made it, but he chose not to. Either way, that's a triple for Nolan Larson.
Pitcher, number 4, William Gobranson.
And the head coach for American Heritage wants to have a chat with his pitcher, Sam Werner. So just a little bit of a reset for you. And at the plate now is William Gobranson, the pitcher for Maeser Prep. We've got 2 outs, 1 on third base, and that's Nolan Larson. And American Heritage has a 3-2 lead over Maeser Prep. Maeser Prep, the 1 seed, they're in the home white. And the designated away team is American Heritage, who is the 3 seed. Gobranson trying to tie this game up as Larson's at third. And the pitch. And that one is hit high. Here's second base. And the catch is made. And the inning is retired. So through 3 full. American Heritage 3, Maeser Prep 2. You're watching the 2A Baseball Championship game on KSL Sports. Top of the 4th inning here in the 2A Baseball State Championship game. Trevor Allen here with you on KSLSports.com. It's American Heritage, number 17, Camden Norton, leading off the inning, right fielder. In baseball, it's at the high school level, it's 7 innings. Something to keep in mind throughout the broadcast. As now it's a 1-1 count. And that one is grounded underneath the legs of the second baseman. And excuse me, that is Gabe Cannon. That's not Camden Norton, but Gabe Cannon is heading for third for a triple, and he'll be on board. Not a bad start to the inning for American Heritage. The Patriots trying to build onto their lead and repeat as state champs.
Left fielder, number 26, Lorenzo Cisneros.
Lorenzo Cisneros, the left fielder, already made some great plays in the outfield. He's on board now with A runner at third. No outs. Prime opportunity here to extend the lead. William Gulbranson meeting with his teammates. Is this thing for pitching? Oh, we actually had a pitching change. Miles Lambert is pitching. Apologize for that. We were trying to figure out in the last inning with the ball situation. As heading home, safe on a wild pitch. The play was nearly there, but Gabe Cannon is home. 4-2 now, the lead for the Patriots. So Miles Lambert is the pitcher now for Maeser Prep. He started in the semifinals, but only went about, I think he went an inning. And he makes the play there, throws the first. Eric Connect makes the catch for the out. Out number 1. Our umpires, Russ Guman is the home plate with Robert Crowell at first base and Jacob Dunn at second. Well, he's over at third. So it's a 3-man crew for the championship. It was a 2-man crew in the semifinals. Now, Cisneros gets hit by the pitch, and he'll head to first. So back-to-back pitches that is hurting Maeser Prep. One that was a wild pitch that sent Gabe Cannon home. And then the next one, Lorenzo Cisneros was hit by the pitch. And he's at first base now. He's actually over by his coach.
Shortstop number 23, Chase Christopherson.
Felt that one. That one's going to hurt in the morning. But it won't hurt as bad if you have a state championship to go with it. William Chen is at the plate now for American Heritage. That one is fouled off. Didn't quite make it to 90th South. Oh, it did make it to 90th South. That went across the street too. It's heading into the parking lot entrance of Jordan Valley Medical Center. I don't see any cars being hit by that. Ball 1. So the count's now 1-1. That one is lifted over to left field. And that will advance William Chen to second. And Jace Christopherson, the shortstop, is on board once again. So 2 on, 1 runner in scoring position at second base, and that's William Chen. Luke Stratton, the second baseman, is at the plate with 1 out. That one's just outside. Ball 1. That one goes upstairs quite a bit. Had to duck for that one for ball 2. And now the head coach is coming out. Or I believe the head coach is out there. But another conference right next to the pitcher's mound. I don't think they're going to make a pitching change already. Miles Lambert just started the inning. But there is 1 run scored here in the inning for American Heritage. It's 4-2 the lead on 4 hits. They have 1 error in the game. Maeser Prep has 2 runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors. Once again, a pretty great crowd turnout here. Two schools in 2A that are fighting for a state championship. And the chants begin. I believe the count is 2-0. The pitch. And that one is into center field. And that's going to bring home William Chen. And a dance move being made home plate for Jace Christofferson. And that's a 2 RBI triple for Luke Stratton. And it's now 6-2 in favor of the Patriots.
Catcher number 15, Jaden Adams.
Jaden Adams, the catcher. Try to add on to the lead with the runner at third. With Luke Stratton getting a 2 RBI triple. And that one, ball 1. That one's outside and low, ball 2. So 2-0 the count. For Lambert, the pitch. And it's hit, grounded, past the second baseman, and that'll bring in Luke Stratton. So that's an RBI single for Jaden Adams. And now the lead is extended to 7-2. 4 runs scored here in the inning thus far for American Heritage. And now to bat, Capono Limon. Showing a little frustration at the plate. And that one down the middle, strike 1. So Capono facing an 0-1 pitch count. That one's just outside, but it looks like it hugged the strike zone for strike 2. Checking over at first base is Lambert, with Jaden Adams there at first base. That one's outside for ball 1. Oh, excuse me. So the count is actually 2-1. The pitch, wild, and that will advance number 11. Looks like a pinch runner. Get the number for you here in just a moment. And that'll be an out. Limon is out for out number 2. So a runner at second. So it sounds like he got tagged.
Pitcher number 22, Sam Werner.
Sam Warner, the pitcher. Is at the plate now. It's like some conversations being had. Get that number for you of who that pinch runner is at second. And the umpires are now conversing. This number 11 is Matthew Lake, sophomore. And they're saying he was out. Guessing they were talking about whether they tagged Capono Limon at the plate, and they're saying that they did. So 2 outs. So Warner will begin his at-bat. Now one's down in the ground for ball 1. Keep in mind this field here at Cape Field is a turf field. And I just said field a lot. I apologize. Now one is fouled off. One, the count. With a runner at second. That's Matthew Lake, the pinch runner. Now one's a little high, and the umpire will say it's a ball. So now 2-1. That one is hammered to left field, but it's out of play, so foul, which will even up the count. So top of the 4th inning, 4 runs on the board in this inning for American Heritage. They had 3 runs in each of the first 2 innings in the semifinals, and then they had 10 runs in the next inning to go up 16-2. And that one is crushed. Line drive to center field. They're going for home. Trace Turner make the play there, and they call him out. Great throw made by the center fielder, Ben Griffin, and a great catch by Trace Turner to end the inning. So through 3.5, American Heritage 7, Maeser Prep 2. You're watching the 2A baseball championship game on KSLSports.com. Trace Turner will lead off for Maeser Prep here at the bottom of the fourth. 7-2 lead in favor of American Heritage. Maeser Prep trying to win their first state title. American Heritage trying to repeat as champions. And that one is fouled off behind home plate. Trace Turner was walked in his last at bat. That one's low, but called strike with the swing and a miss. I'd like to thank those who are tuning in here on KSLSports.com and the KSL Sports app. That one is lifted, but over to short. And the play is made at first for the out.
Center fielder, number 13, Benjamin Griffin.
Just a little reminder, the 1A baseball playoffs will begin, well, they're already underway, but we will have coverage beginning tomorrow in Spanish Fork, as KSLSports.com is your exclusive streaming provider for UHSAA events. Now into ball one for number 13, Ben Griffin. Now 1-2 is the count. And the pitch. And by the way, a pitching change for American Heritage. It's no longer Sam Warner. It's number 18. I'll get that number for you.
Jacob Gustavson.
As Jacob Gustafson comes to the plate for Maeser Prep. Number 16 is, or excuse me, number 18 is Charlie Allred. And that one is lifted over the second baseman, Luke Stratton. And Gustafson will be on board first base for a single. With 2 outs.
Left fielder,
As
number
Maeser Prep's
11,
running out of
Porter
opportunities here to chip away at this deficit. Porter Bruce now at the plate. And that one is popped high. And the catch could not be made. And that'll now bring Gustafson over to third. And we'll keep Bruce at first. So runners on the corners with 2 outs. Now Ellie Griffin, the designated hitter, will be at the plate. She was walked on her last at bat. The pitch. Looking over at first to see if they can get 2 runners in scoring position. But Porter Bruce will stay at first. And the pitch. Hit right at the pitcher, but missed. But they're able to get the play at first for the out, and that'll end the inning. So no runs for Maeser Prep, and they still trail 7-2 with American Heritage up to bat at the top of the 5th after this here on KSLSports.com. We have a pitching change for Maeser Prep. So they're on their third pitcher now. Miles Lambert is now out with William Gulbranson. He got the start. Now Jacob Gustafson will come in from shortstop to be the pitcher. Here to start the fifth inning. Trevor Allen here with you on KSLSports.com. The two-way baseball championship game between the Maeser Prep Lions and the American Heritage Patriots. So at the plate now for American Heritage is Camden Norton, the right fielder.
Leading off the top of the fifth inning for American Heritage, right fielder number 17, Camden Norton.
So the first pitch of the at-bat and of the run for Gustafson is a called strike. 0-1. Maeser Prep needs to find a spark in any way that they can. They want to win their first state title, as it's a strike two. 0-2 the count. That's strike three. So 3 pitches, 3 strikes to start for Gustafson. And that's 1 out. Up next is Gabe Cannon.
Center fielder number 19, Gabe Cannon.
He is at the plate. And the first pitch is a ball. The 1-0 is hit and caught by Miles Lambert over at third base
26
for out number 2.
Lorenzo Cisneros.
Lorenzo Cisneros, the left fielder, will come to the plate now, the number 8 hitter. Now one swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, a solid outing for Gustafson. And that one is hit. And they're trying to see if it's foul, but it doesn't roll that way. Close, but it rolled down the foul line just to the right side. So he's on board for a single. Is Cisneros.
First baseman number 13,
Now,
William
first
Chen.
baseman William Chen. Bottom of the order now. Gustafson looks, and the pitch. Fouled off behind home plate. And that's how they'll start the at-bat. 2 outs, 1 on for American Heritage. Holding a 7-2 lead. And that one is a strike. That one's high. Had to back up a little bit for a ball. 1-2 the count. And called strike 3 for out number 3.
For American Heritage in the top of the
Solid
fifth
first
no
inning
runs, no hits.
for
No
Gustafson,
runners left on base.
and that'll end the top of the 5th.
American
Heritage 7, Maeser Prep 2. You're watching the 2A Baseball Championship game on KSLSports.com. Welcome back to Solid Community College in Kate Field, site of the 2A baseball championship game. Here on KSLSports.com, Trevor Allen here with you as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Maeser Prep is up, and as is Miles Lambert. He pitched an inning, and he plays third base. Trying to figure out what's going on over here. So many umbrellas. But luckily we've got cameraman master Nate Dowdle.
Hey fans, just a reminder, today's event is being streamed live online by KSL Sports. Visit KSLSports.com to watch UHSA championship events. KSL Sports, the streaming home of the UHSAA. Watch a replay of today's event for free online. You can head over to KSLSports.com, pick that up.
And if you heard the PA announcer, he's exactly right.
Fans, reminder to stick around after the game is concluded for our trophy presentation by Deseret News.
Trying to figure out what happened, but okay. Play ball? Maybe? Now Lambert will come to the plate. With Charlie Allred in his second inning pitching. Swung on and missed. Strike one. The 0-1. Swung on and missed again. Strike two. So no balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Just starting the bottom half of the 5th inning here at Kate Field. And the pitch. Now one is hit high into shallow left field, and the catch is not made, and that'll bring Lambert to second, and he's safe for a double. Great start to the inning here for the Maeser Prep Lions, the number 1 seed in the tournament.
Right fielder number 17. Correction, first baseman number 17, Eric Knecht.
Eric Knecht is at the plate. First base. Top of the order now for Maeser Prep. The pitch is fouled off. Behind home plate. And the pitch. Now one looks like it's fouled off. It is. Didn't quite make it to 90th South, like one of the previous foul balls. But still a foul. 0-2 the count now. For Allred against Knecht. The pitch. And that one is hit over the second, and the play is made for the out. What a diving catch there.
Fabulous play by Christopherson.
By Jace Christopherson, the shortstop.
Doubles up the Lions.
And that's a double play.
Now batting number 2, second baseman Nolan Larson.
So he made the diving catch for the out with Knecht, and then there was a runner at second. And got the out right there too. Perfect timing right there. And a great play made by Jace Christopherson, who's had a great game. And now batting is Nolan Larson, the second baseman. He's over to first. And that one's way over the head. And Nolan Larson will go to second, but it goes out of play, so he can only go to second. So a runner on with 2 outs. William Gobranson is up to bat now for the Lions.
Pitcher, number 4, William Gobranson.
That one is popped up right in front of us here. Crowd cheering on the hustle from the kids going and getting the foul balls. Now trying to make the play at second. Didn't get the tag, so Nolan Larson will stay at second. Branson hits that one into right, and it drops for a base hit. And that's going to bring Larson home. Branson's going to stay at first, and that'll add a run for Maeser Prep. An RBI single for Branson. Now it's 7-3 in favor of American Heritage here in the bottom of the fifth. Now Trace Turner, the catcher, is at the plate now for Maeser Prep as they try to keep things rolling. And that one's good for a base hit as well, and that's going to bring Branson around. He was thinking about going to third, but he ended up getting to second and is safe. So Trace Turner is aboard as well, first and second base, with 2 outs. And now number 13, Ben Griffin, the center fielder.
Center fielder number 13, Benjamin Griffin.
So 2 on, 2 out, and a run already scored here for the Lions here in the bottom half of the fifth. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Looks like they're bringing in a pinch runner for Trace Turner. I don't know if I can.
Leader runner for Maeser, number 32, Jaden Villicana.
Jaden Villicana is the pinch runner, number 32 for Maeser Prep. Comes in for Trace Turner. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Going back to second again. Not in time. As now the count goes to 0-2. Charlie Allred trying to get out of this inning. And the pitch was outside. Ball 1. Crowd starting to get into this now. The pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run aboard for the Maeser Prep Lions, and through 5 complete. American Heritage 7, Maeser Prep 3. You're watching the 2A Baseball Championship game on KSLSports.com. Welcome back to Cape Field,
Lead off the top
side of the 2A Baseball
shortstop,
Championship
number
game on
23,
KSLSports.com. Trevor Allen here with you. We are in the top of the 6th between Maeser Prep, who's in the home white, and American Heritage, who is at the plate. 7-3 lead in favor of American Heritage, and at the plate is Jace Christopherson, the shortstop. We're at the top of the lineup. And the first pitch of the inning is a ball.
Go, Patriots!
With Jacob Gustafson on the hill. That one's fouled off behind home plate. So evens the count at 1-1. American Heritage trying to repeat as champions. This is only the second ever 2A Fall Baseball Championship game in UHSAA history. Maeser Prep, according to their coach, it's their first time that any of their sports has been in a state championship game since 2015. As the count now goes 2-1. Christopherson had to back up, still got hit. And he'll put on the oven mitt and head to first base.
Second baseman, number 16, Luke Stratton.
Luke Stratton, second baseman, will come on. He and Jace have both had great games here for American Heritage. Gustafson looking over at first. And the pitch. Now one is swung on and carried to center field, and it's dropped as they try to throw to third. So that's a single for Luke Stratton, and that'll put Christopherson at second and Stratton at first with no outs. Not ideal if you're Maeser Prep trying to make this comeback, because you've only got 2 more innings now.
Go, Patriots!
Looks over at second. Keeps Jace Christopherson there. And the pitch. That one's fouled off. Over to the right of me here. Oh, 1 the count. Now that one's lifted into center field. The play is made. They're trying to look to see if they can get Christopherson home, and he does go home. And now Stratton's trying to go to third, and he is safe. So that's an RBI single for Jaden Adams. And the lead is extended now at 8-3 in favor of American Heritage.
Number 6, Jacob Gustavus. Third baseman, number 6, Capono Lamone.
Capono Lamone is up next with Sam Warner on deck. And a conference being held. I don't think the coach is involved. I think it's just the players. Now they're bringing out. Now the coach comes out. See if they're going to make a pitching change. As I think the championship trophy just arrived here at Cape Field. We'll see. Just having another chat. Down 8-3. It's Maeser Prep, and Gustafson will stay as the pitcher. So runners on the corners. 0-1's the count. With Capono Limon at the plate. That one is smacked into shallow left field and caught for out number 1. And the runners will stay at first and third.
Pitcher number 22, Sam Warner.
Sam Warner now at the plate. Now they're making the play over at third. Nothing there. Play on with a 0-1 count. And the pitch. High and up. Ball 1. Should say high and tight. Pitch. And that's a ball. 2-1. That one's high. So I guess that was a ball 4. Okay. So that'll load the bases. With 1 out. Not ideal for Maeser Prep. Very ideal if you're American Heritage. Because we're now in 10-run rule territory now. They can get 5 more runs. That'll end the game. Number 24, pinch hitting.
Number 24, Adam Lee.
Couldn't catch the last name on that. Number 24, Adam Lee, is pinch hitting for Camden Norton. And it's ball 1. That one's a little low, but good enough for a strike. That evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. That one is hit into foul territory. One, 2 now. With 1 out, the base is loaded. That one goes high. Evens the count back up at 2-2. Oh, it's saying 3-1 on the scoreboard. So 3-1 the count. Oh, now they're getting it right. So I did have it right. Always trust your instincts. Now one is hit past the third baseman, and that'll bring in 1 run and keep the bases loaded as Adam Lee gets an RBI single. 9-3 now is the lead. 2 runs now for American Heritage in the inning. It looks like they're going to have number 19, Gabe Cannon. Oh, they might do a pinch runner or pinch hitter. We'll see what they're doing. The coach is talking to the umpire. They've got the lineup cards out. Yep, they've got Gabe Cannon still coming to the plate. Number 7 hitter in the lineup.
Now batting Center fielder number 19, Gabe Cannon.
Gustafson in a jam here. The pitch, low for ball one. So one out, bases loaded. Gabe Cannon now trying to extend that lead. The 10-run rule is at the plate. Swung on and missed.
You got it, Gabe. You got it.
And Maeser Prep needs a double play in the worst way. The pitch, swung on and missed again. Strike two.
All good, Gabe.
1-2 the count now.
Protect the plate, Gabe. Protect the plate.
Gustafson looks on. And that one is hit into center field. And that'll bring in one run. Could have probably brought in two. So that's an RBI single and the bases stay loaded. 10-3 the lead now for the Patriots.
Now batting number 26, Lorenzo Cisneros.
Number 26, Lorenzo Cisneros, the left fielder, is at the plate now with the 10-run rule at first base. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. 0 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That one's hit. Fly ball over the press box. For a strike. Gustafson with the 0-2. Outside for ball one. So one out, bases loaded, 10-3 lead, a 1-2 count for Gustafson against Lorenzo Cisneros. And that one is, did he hit it? Nope. That's strike three for out number 2. It looked like for a second that he might have deflected it to keep the at-bat alive, but he will head to the dugout with a strikeout. William Chen, the first baseman, the bottom of the order, is due up.
First baseman, number 13, William Chen.
So the bases remain loaded with 2 outs. Swung on and missed. Strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. A big pitch coming up here for Gustafson if he wants to get out of this inning. The 0-2. That's outside for ball one. A 1-2 count. 2 outs. Here in the bottom, the top of the 6th, and that's strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs, 3 left on board for American Heritage. We now head to the bottom of the 6th. Maeser Prep trailing 10-3 here on KSLSports.com. bottom half of the 6th inning here at Cape Field with Maeser Prep up to bat. Number 6 is due up, and that's Jacob Gustafson, the pitcher. Pitcher and shortstop. He'll start the inning with a ball 1. Charlie Allred looks like he's still the pitcher for American Heritage. Yes, he is. And that is a called strike. Is it? Yes, it is. 1-1 the count. And that one is hit to deep right. Catch could not be made. So that'll put Gustafson over to second. Is he going to round to third? No, he will not. He will stay at second for the double. So a runner in scoring position to start the inning here for the Lions. Number 10.
Now batting from Maeser Prep, number 10, Mitch Tingey.
Mitch Tingey will bat. And the pitch. Almost a play a second. One swung on for a strike, so 0-2 the count. Swung on and missed. And strike 3 for out number 1. Now to bring the designated hitter, Ellie Griffin.
Designated hitter, number 1, Ellie Griffin.
With a runner on second with 1 out. Had to back away a little bit for ball 1. Now here's the 0-1, or 1-0, excuse me. Swung on and missed. Evens the count at 1-1. That one is fouled off near the American Heritage dugout. The pitch. Now one smacked over to third and is out. 1 out, and got the second out. Double play right there. Oh wait, it looked like a punch by that umpire, but they're saying safe. So Ellie Griffin's out, and so we have 2 outs. And that'll bring up Miles Lambert, the third baseman.
Number 9, Miles Lambert.
So a runner at third with 2 outs and Miles Lambert at the plate. And the head coach of American Heritage talking to the home plate umpire about that play at third. And now it looks like he's going to the third base umpire. Probably got an explanation as to why he was not out. Because it looked like the umpire made the punch rather than the safe call. But then the runner stayed at third. That's where my confusion was. But either way, the head coach for American Heritage, a couple more words to the home plate umpire, and then we'll head back to the dugout. And we play on. So 2 outs. Miles Lambert at the plate with a runner at third. That one's fouled off behind home plate. And the crowd continues to cheer for the foul ball. Kids, the players that go fetch the foul ball. And that one is grounded over to short. And the play at first is made, and that will end the inning. As we head to the top of the 7th coming up next, American Heritage 10, Maeser Prep 3. You're watching the 2A Baseball Championship as we head to the final inning on KSLSports.com. Top of the lineup for American Heritage, heading into the top of the 7th, Jace Christofferson will lead off the inning, shortstop. As we head to the final inning of this 2A Baseball Championship game. Unless Maeser Prep can pull off 7 runs in the bottom of the inning. The count is 1-0. Make that 1-1 with the foul ball. Fouled off somewhere back here. The pitch. Play couldn't be made at third by Lambert. And that'll bring Christofferson to first with a single. So no outs.
Second baseman number 16, Luke Stratton.
Luke Stratton, the second baseman, is at the plate now for the Patriots. And that one is fouled high near the Maeser Prep dugout. And 0-1 is the beginning of this at-bat. On deck is catcher Jaden Adams and third baseman Capono Limon. With Jacob Gustafson as the pitcher for Maeser Prep. And that is a ball. Ball one. The pitch is down for ball two.
Is this plan 7 or 9? 7. That's what I thought.
That one's fouled off. Even the count at 2-2. No outs. A runner on first for Luke Stratton. Pitch outside. Tried to get the pitch out for second. Couldn't make the play there. Ball rolls infield, but Jace Christofferson will stay at second. And a full count for Luke Stratton, and ball four, and he'll walk to first. So 2 on, a runner in scoring position with no outs for American Heritage as they hold a 10-3 lead here in the top of the seventh.
Number 15, Jaden Adams.
Jaden Adams, the catcher, will come on board now with the 10-run rule at home plate. So again, you have to be through 5 innings and have a 10-run lead in order for the 10-run rule to come into play. That'll end the ball game. American Heritage had that rule in effect in their semifinal win over Merit Prep on Friday. They won 16-2. But in order for that rule to be in play, you have to at least have 5 innings played, and which has been the case here. That one is called strike. 0-1 the count now for Jaden Adams, the catcher, and the number 3 hitter. That one's fouled off near 90th South. Now it's a 1-2 count. And that one is hit high to center field for a base hit, and that's going to send Jace Christofferson home. Stratton's going to stay at third, and that's an RBI double for Jaden Adams. And the lead now extended to 11-3 on 14 hits. And Maeser Preps had their chances. They've had 9 hits, just only 3 runs off that, but the other thing that's hurt them is 4 errors. And pitch goes high for Capono Limon, the number 4 hitter. And the play over at third, not in time. And 2-0's the count for Limon. Now one looks like it hit the helmet of Trace Turner, the catcher. That's why you have him. But no damage done. As now it's 2-0 the count. That one is hit to second. Play at first. It's made by Eric Connect, but couldn't get it at home for the double play. And now Stratton is at home. So now it's 12-3, the runner at third, and the 10-run rule at third base.
Number 22, Sam Werner.
Sam Werner now at the plate. See if the birthday boy can claim the 2A baseball championship right here. Just needs to hit into play and send Adams home. And that looks like that will do it. Jaden Adams goes home. It's a RBI double for Sam Werner. And we're looking at the umpire now to see if he's going to call the game, as it's 13-3. So you've actually got to go the full inning. So excuse me. So Maeser Prep still has a chance, because they will bat at the bottom of the lineup, or bottom of the inning, for a chance, but that's the end of the game anyway. So apologies for the confusion. As they try to get the runner at second out, which is Sam Werner. Now Camden Norton hits that one deep into center field, and that's going to bring Werner home. Norton's going for the triple. He's going to go back, though, track back to second, and it'll be an RBI double. Knock that lead up to 14-3 for American Heritage. So one out and a runner at second. And to the plate now is number 12. Pull up the number here. Alex Egertson. He was in the lineup in the semifinals, but he's now the pinch hitter for Gabe Cannon.
Pitch hitting for American Heritage, number 12, Alex Egertson.
So one out, runner at second. That one's fouled off for the first plate appearance of the game for Egertson. Now here's Egertson. The 0-2. With one out. Now into 1-2. Top of the seventh. 4 runs scored for American Heritage in the inning. They had 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the fourth, 3 in the sixth, and 4 in this inning. Egerton now facing a full count, 3-2. And ball 4, he'll head to first base. Now another conference taking place. All in all, great season though for both of these teams. Maeser Prep came in with a 15-4 record. American Heritage 12-6. Maeser had a come from behind victory over Draper APA on Friday in the semifinal. And American Heritage took care of Merit Prep.
Number 11, Matthew Lake.
Matthew Lake will now pinch hit for American Heritage. With 1 out. And runners on first and second. And that one is misfired right there, and that'll advance the runners. So now it's second and third. And that's been a lot of the issues in the semifinal and championship game, is just the catches at the plate. And it turns into a wild pitch just like it does there. And that sends a runner home. So Camden Norton will score the 15th run of the game for American Heritage, and that will move the runner over to that'll move number 12, Alex Egerton, over to third. And by the way, no fault of their own. It is tough to be a catcher, period. Let alone to do it in such at a high level. No one's fouled off. Plus, I don't know how you can stay in that stance for so long. As that one's fouled off. 2-1 the count. Still 1 out. That'll move to 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike for Gustafson. Now one is hit near second. And the play is made at first for the out. Out number 2. But that'll also score the run, as Egerton will score the run at home. So now it's 16-3. Or is it 17? It says 7. Oh, both runners went home. Okay. So 17-3. Oh, it is 16.
For American Heritage, number 20, Colin Downs.
Once again, never doubt yourself. And it looks like a pinch hitter coming in for American Heritage. Colin Downs, the sophomore, is pinch hitting. Good chance to get some of these young players some time. American Heritage already has experience in this championship game. They were in it last year and won it. Maeser Prep, this is new to them. So 2-1 the count now for Downs. Going up against Gustafson, the pitcher. That one's outside. Ball 3. 3-1 the count now. And that one, did that make contact with him? It did. So Colin Downs, as he's stretching out the muscles that were just hit by a baseball, and he'll head to first base with the walk. Gotta say, I've never been hit by a baseball, and I don't think I ever want to. So Downs seems to be okay. And he'll be at first. Yeah, coach is telling him to stretch out his hand. Must have hit like the back of his hand or something. Again, I'm not going to speculate anything, but all right, we're going to have a pitching change. We'll go ahead and take that break. We'll be back and let you know who that pitcher is after this. Trace Turner is going to be the pitcher here for Maeser Prep. He'll go from catcher to pitcher, and that'll put, I believe, number 13. I think I've seen the number right. William Chen to catcher. Oh, excuse me, that's actually the wrong team. Benjamin Griffin. And that's a strike 1. With 2 outs, just trying to get out of the inning here. That one is swung on, fouled out. Strike 2. So not a bad start for Trace Turner. A runner on first, that's Colin Downs. With 2 outs. And an 0-2 count. And that one is grounded all the way to center field, and Downs will advance to second. So a single for Jace Christofferson. And next up will be Luke Stratton, second baseman.
Second baseman, number 16, Luke Stratton.
I don't even know how many times he's batted today, but it's been a lot. The pitch go for a strike. For American Heritage, they have 16 runs on 17 hits, just 2 errors. For Maeser Prep, they have 3 runs on 9 hits with 5 errors. That's been their problem. They're getting the hits, they're just not getting the runs to go with that. And they're hurting themselves with these errors. But again, it's tough when you're in lower classifications like 1A and 2A and 3A. And you're also competing against football. The pitch for Turner. Once again, carried away from home plate. And that'll put the count at 0-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3, and Stratton is down, and the inning is over as Turner gets him out of the inning. So 6 runs scored, 2 left on, and we head to the final 3 outs here of the 2A Baseball Championship game on KSLSports.com. Bottom of the 7th inning, final 3 outs of the 2A state championship game. Maeser Prep with needing 13 runs in this inning in order to knot things up and go to extras. So a tall task as Eric Connect, the first baseman, top of the order, will lead off for the Lions. And it starts out with a ball 1. And now evens the count at 1-1. Charlie Allred looking to close this game out for the Patriots. Has a few innings under his belt and has done a solid job. Now it's just outside, and his catcher let him know too it was outside. So 2-1 the count for Connect. And the pitch is down. Another ball. So 3-1 now. Connect a tall first baseman, which has worked with he has to stretch his arms out to catch the play at first base all the time, and that one is grounded out to shortstop, and the play is made at first for out number 1. 2 outs away from a state title, from repeating as state champs. Again, this is the second ever 2A fall baseball championship game.
At the conclusion of the game, please stay off the field. Please stay off the field.
And Nolan Larson, second baseman, is up next, and he swings and misses for strike 1.
Call a good game.
Thank you. And pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2. That one's a ball. 1-2 the count. Here in the bottom of the 7th. American Heritage has the same amount of runs that they scored against Merit Prep in their semifinal win. And Maeser Prep has the same amount of runs that they scored in their win over Draper APA. 2-2 the count now for all red to Larson. And called strike 3 for out number 2. So 1 out away from repeating as state champions is the Patriots. And to try and prevent that is William Gulbranson.
Number 4, William Gulbranson.
The trophy has made its way out of the press box and heading down towards the field. And the pitch. That one's popped up. All red makes the out, and that will do it. The dog pile is about to take place as American Heritage repeats as 2A state champions.
And that's the ball game. Congratulations to American Heritage. Back-to-back 2A state champions. Fans, please stick around for the Deseret News Trophy presentation. Take place here in a couple of minutes. Once again, congratulations to American Heritage, 2022 state champions.
So your 2022 2A baseball state champions is once again the American Heritage Patriots. Congratulations to them on a great season. Came in as the number 3 seed in the tournament. And also a big congratulations to the runner-up, Maeser Prep Lions, who was the number 1 seed coming into this game on a great season as well. A big thank you to Nate Dowdle, who ran camera for this. I'm Trevor Allen. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you head over to kslsports.com/stream to check out the schedule for football later this week, as well as the 1A baseball playoffs, which begin tomorrow. We'll go ahead and end with the trophy presentation. This has been a KSL Sports production of the 2A Baseball Championship Games on your exclusive digital streaming home of UHSAA,
Fans, please direct
KSLSports.com.
your attention to the center of the field for our Deseret News Trophy presentations. Making the presentations from the UHSAA is Executive Director Rob Cuff, and a member of our Executive Committee and Board of Trustees, Brian Durst. We appreciate both of them being here. Congratulations to both teams for their efforts and tremendous sportsmanship. Now presenting the second place trophy to Maeser Prep is Mr. Brian Durst. Congratulations to Maeser Prep. Let's give them one more round of applause on a great season. Congratulations. Now presenting the championship trophy, Mr. Rob Cuff, to your 2A state champions, American Heritage. The UHSA would like to thank the staff of Salt Lake Community College for their hospitality and assistance in hosting the state championships. Thank you for your attendance and continued support of high school activities. Please drive home safely.
You guys are.
Kill it.